plenty of teams busy. One team that seemed to be particularly busy in West Ham. What are they up to?
They've been impressive so far in this transfer window. Very clear, targeted business. They obviously have identified the players that they want to bring in, players that they think can improve the squad. And of course, this is the first transfer window that Julian Lopetegui has had to really put his stamp on the team after arriving at the end of May. So the players that we know that are close to West Ham, and there are a number of them, like you rightly say, Nicholas Fullkrug. This is quite interesting because Borussia Dortmund put out on their social media earlier on today that they had given him permission to go and speak to another club. So they had released the striker, who was currently in Switzerland on their pre-season tour, for an opportunity to discuss another club, which we know to be West Ham. He scored a couple of goals in 5 appearances at the Euros. Obviously, vastly experienced 31-year-old who West Ham tried to sign last summer, funny enough, but second time round, looks like they've got their man. It's a sizable deal as well, in excess of £25 million as a total package for the striker. We're expecting him into the UK at some stage this weekend to start the formalities of the medical. Another player that has completed both parts of his West Ham medical, Crescencio Summerville, 22-year-old, who's heading to East London from Leeds. We're expecting an announcement at some stage in the next 24 hours. And the third player that West Ham are on the verge of signing is Guido Rodriguez, 30-year-old, defensive midfielder, someone that can sit in front of that back four, vastly experienced, Joe. Guess what? He was in the Argentina squad that won the World Cup and both Copa Americas. So he's played with Lionel Messi. He has been a part of that very successful era for Argentina. He left Real Betis on a free this summer, and West Ham are close to getting that deal over the line, as we say, medical at some stage today. So they're the 3 players that potentially are going to be confirmed over this weekend for West Ham. But 2 other names to keep an eye on. Wan-Bissaka at Manchester United. Dialogue continued between the 2 clubs, and there is still a passing interest in Aston Villa's John Duran. So, yeah, it could potentially be 3 players by the end of this weekend, could even be 5 by next week, new faces at West Ham. So they are moving and shaking in this transfer window, getting some good business done, a good mix of experience and youthful energy in there as well. And you can really start to see Julian Lopetegui's West Ham side, the new look West Ham side, post David Moyes, starting to take shape.